Welcome everybody to Daniels, Maryland, the former town of Daniels, just outside or just in the north of Ellicott City. Formerly a small town back here. I don't know if I've uploaded anything yet from Daniels. I've taken a few stills because I'm still finding a lot of it. You just kind of have to discover. I don't know if a map exists of where each site is. I'm just down the street here from, so I'm across from the, I don't know what that is over there. Some kind of light industry, obviously, always on the river. So when we go down just a bit further off to the right is the old church. I may not make it there this evening, but I just wanted to take a quick video back here because this is a very, very prominent area. As you can see, it is a quite large perimeter. And this obviously doesn't look like it was a structure, but there were probably a couple small structures here, structures and or not sure if that is or not. It's hard to tell. That could just be a rock. Quite obviously for drainage there, for up the hill. Again, it's like the one on the B&O Railroad, that beautiful stone tunnel that they made to divert the creek. So this is not a foundation, but there were probably, I don't see any foundations within here. But, it's interesting to think exactly what was here. There's quite obviously a stone or a cement stairway here. In very good shape, actually. So the last time I think this area was occupied was, I believe the early 70s. That's when the last flood came. But just like Ellicott City, which is generally the same area, there have been a number of really horrible floods, Jonestown kind of floods, in this area. I'd put it right on par because I don't even think Jonestown has had a succession of them in the last century. They've just had a couple bad ones. Ellicott City has had two since I've lived here, 2,000-year floods since I've lived here. And there was one, there have been, depends on who you ask, but at least one or two others in the last century or so. So, that's about 4 really, really bad floods in this area in a century. You can't blame some folks for saying, we may have to start doing things a little differently. Either that or just work on, the basics of infrastructure, waterworks, stuff that, obviously the Dutch have mastered and mastered for quite some time now. It's really no secret. They just have to do it, put the money into it, and then do it, But I think I'm just going to make this one really, really short. Well, I think the church is right up here, but I'm going to cut it off so you don't have to join me on the whole walk up there. I'm not sure if I'm really, really close or pretty close. So that was a bit more of Daniels, and you'll see a little bit more of it. I just think it's really neat. It's technically a ghost town. There's nothing spooky about it. There aren't any real theatric kind of urban legends about it. It was just a real pretty town, nestled in the woods, low-lying areas, and it happened to be a spot that worked and was a really beautiful place to live, until about once a generation when the big flood would come. Now look at the stone wall here. Alright, so real short video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll do some more Daniels soon. I'll show you the church.